Hey everyone, my name is Ivy Corvus and I haven't filmed a video in over 2 weeks, so I kind of forgot how to film videos. I'm gonna be real with you. I've been sick the past couple weeks, and so the last few videos that you've seen from me are actually videos that I filmed way before I even got sick. So it has been actually almost a month now. I lost my voice. Anyways, I couldn't record. I totally forgot how to record, so I don't know, excuse my awkwardness. But today I wanted to do a little show and tell because I got a lot of things for my magical practice recently, and I kind of wanted to go through these items and show you, well, first of all, what they are because they're awesome, and second of all, what I use them for in my magical practice. I thought that might be a really fun video topic for today. I've been really enjoying taking a little bit of a break from educational videos and really just doing more personal or opinion pieces lately. It's been fueling my soul. So anyways, I got a lot of stuff here. I can't wait to show you. Also, if you're looking at my outfit today and you're like, Ivy, what's going on here? Listen, I'm in a mood. I'm just, those who get it, get it. Anyways, let me show you some items. I just got back from my biannual coven witchcraft retreat. For those that are new to my channel, I am in a coven and we go on these retreats twice a year. We do lots of ritual together, we do crafts together, we cook together, we vibe together. It's just a wonderful time. Usually I film little snippets of it. I don't film our group rituals because that is part of the secrecy of the group. But this time I decided to not even film a little bit. I didn't film anything at all. I really just wanted to enjoy being there. But we did make Besoms or Besoms, however you want to pronounce that. I don't really think it matters either way. I've said it both ways. So I kind of wanted to show you the one that I made and then also what I use it for and all the components. You guys, I did not realize how difficult it is to make a broom. For those that have not tried, it is so much harder than I thought it was going to be. Okay, like, first of all, I am not a crafty person. I have a really hard time crafting things. It's just not my thing. I'm a thinker. I am not a physical doer. That is just not my strong suit. And this broom didn't even turn out remotely like I wanted it to. It's beautiful. I love it. Don't get me wrong, but I was thinking that I was gonna have like a really dark broom. You know, I was thinking I was gonna like stain the handle a really dark color and then have like really dark black correspondences in the bristles, and it was just gonna be dark and lovely, and it actually ended up turning out way more natural than I thought it would be. So anyways, here is the handle of it. I don't know if you can see this very well, but it's a stick I foraged from the woods. There's actually some woods that are really close to my house that I've been trying to get to know. I've been slowly meditating with different trees. Every time I go, I will go and meditate with a different tree and then have a different experience, but I'm just trying to get to know, you know, the spirits of that forest, starting with the tree spirits, of course. But this is Douglas fir. I really originally wanted a different tree, like I wanted a birch or a cedar or something like that. But Douglas fir is really abundant around here, and it was really easy to find a fallen stick like this that was actually good quality and not rotted out. So I just went with what I had available, and honestly, the energy from Douglas fir is so underrated. I think it's because in the Pacific Northwest, at least where I live at, Douglas fir is so abundant and so it gets overlooked, and it's not even real fir. It's not grand fir, it's like fake fir. So people really just don't talk about Douglas fir. Anyways, I've been connecting to the spirit of Douglas fir. I've been really loving this energy. I feel like it's a little bit more on the masculine side, but I kind of like that lately. And then what I decided to do, so if you ever decide to build your own broom, I used broom corn. So that's this part. Oh gosh, there we go. Now I can show you the whole thing. But this is the broom corn part, and this is what usually people do is they'll take a bunch of it and then tie it to the stick using twine or something like that. That was the hardest part. That was so hard to do, and I rage quit. I couldn't do it. I got pissed off. I had to have one of my other coven mates help me because I am not a patient person. It was so difficult to do. So thanks to my cousin, this is actually complete. And then after attaching the broom corn, I went through and added all of these additional correspondences to the base. So let's see, I'm gonna try to bring it up here. So you can see this is some spiky nettle. I added this because I really wanted it to be protective. I wanted to add protection. I added ferns for abundance and luck. So eucalyptus from my garden, a couple flowers and lavender. And then I also added in these feathers. I don't know if you can see them. Like here's a feather right here. There's 4 feathers total because I wanted to bring in the numerology of 4. That just has spiritual, personal significance. Oh, there we go. So these two feathers here you can see a little bit better. And yeah, it just turned out way more natural than I thought it would. I even thought about burning some like symbols, wood burning and carving into this, but I think I'm gonna leave it plain. I really like how it feels right now. And then I also glued some, these are bells. They look like studs, but they are bells. And yeah, I'm just really happy with how it turned out. So what do I use my witch's broom for, you might ask? I use my broom for so many different things, but I think the top two things that I use a witch's broom for is A, controlling energies, and B, spirit flight. So when it comes to controlling energies in my space, I can use the broom to energetically sweep the area, get rid of negative energies that I don't really want in my space, but you can also use it to sweep in energies that you want as well. So I use it to sweep out, to sweep in. Sometimes I'll even stand in the center of my room and take my broom and then move in almost like a spiral or a twister maybe, creating this vortex of energy. It's a really great way to raise energy. And I know in a lot of traditions the broom can represent the water element. I don't necessarily use it in its relation to water, but I do use it to raise energy by spinning around and really building up that energetic vortex. And then the second, spirit flight, what I use the broom for is as a talisman, so to speak. I will hold on to the broom or place it on my chest as maybe, let's say I'm doing trance work and I'm lying down and I take my broom and either place it beside me or place it on my chest. And this has been built for the specific purpose of enhancing my spirit flight abilities, also aiding in protection while I'm on a spirit journey. And that's why I added the feathers, because I wanted the feathers to symbolize flight, taking flight and working on my astral projection skills and things like that. So it's a protection talisman. It helps me maintain a trance a little bit better just by being a talisman in itself. And then I'll eventually we kind of consecrated them over the weekend when we were all together. Not like officially, it was like a light consecration. So I do plan to do a whole consecration ceremony with this broom. There's little leaves that are falling off. But yeah, if you don't have the space to get like a giant broom, you could always get one of those really small ones and use it the same exact way. I've never had this big of a broom before, let alone a broom that I made myself. And I'm just so happy with how it turned out. I think it's so beautiful. So I also got some things from Mama Morgue's shop. Amber is the person that runs Mama Morgue's shop, and this video is not sponsored by any means. She had sent me some stuff. She sent me a custom piece that she made, which I had no idea what was gonna be on it. And I was the one that asked her, I was like, can I show these off in a video? Like, I'm so excited to show off this stuff because this is amazing. So not sponsored. She did not ask me to do this, but this was a total surprise. She made this custom piece. That is a rabbit skull. So she was listening to one of my videos, and I think it was a video that I did with Olivia where I was talking about following the white rabbit. And for those that know, that's something that's very close to my heart. And so she made a piece with a rabbit skull on it. I almost cried opening this up because it was so personal and so heartfelt. So she says that she used vines and twigs from the woods around her house, and then there's also acorn tops and then resin bases. She also added spell ingredients for home protection into each acorn base, making a complete spell with acorns. There's also real butterfly wings on this. She coated the butterfly wings with resin to prevent them from breaking. And then there's also a wood path leading to the rabbit skull and a sigil on one of the pieces of wood where she added some planetary magic, and the sigil actually means follow the white rabbit. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? If you're new around here, by the way, I am obsessed with Alice in Wonderland. Yes, I know how controversial the creation of Alice in Wonderland is, but I try to separate the author from the actual story because of how much of an impact it had on my childhood and just the development of me as a person. I've always seen myself as Alice. And then she also added some crystals, geodes, and a beehive. Oh my gosh! She said this piece really represents the combination of life and death, and I think that's so perfect. She also sent me this feather fan. It is so pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with this. So you use this to smoke cleanse. So if you have like, let me grab my cauldron really quick. So let's say you have something smoking in here, you've got some incense or a blend that you made or whatever, and you want to smoke cleanse your space, you would take your fan and you would just kind of go like this to push the smoke everywhere that you want it to go. But what I really, really love about this is that it's made out of an antler that she found, and then there's also some snake skin, there's a little feather charm here as well as a pentacle, and then an assortment of feathers. I think it's a turkey feather on the back, and then an assortment of, she has birds, so these are just some feathers that she collected from her birds, and it was just really cool to see. I have nothing with snake skin on it, so loved that, and the colors of this are just so pretty. So I can't wait to use this the next time I smoke cleanse my space. She also sent me some really interestingly shaped candles. So she sent me this little snake guy. I'll probably actually use this when I do my inner dragon work, because I always use snakes and dragons together. And then this tiny little, I can't say the word on YouTube, but you know what that is, a tiny little phallic candle. A lot of people always ask, what do you use these candles for? I personally use them for channeling divine masculine energy. And for me, the way that I articulate feminine versus masculine energy, and this is just a me thing as someone who feels equally feminine and masculine. Masculinity is about doing and femininity is about being. That's kind of the differentiation that I make in my head. You can use more phallic shaped candles to really channel either divine masculine or divine feminine energy, depending on what the candle is, of course. Also, some other ones, she has these little tarot inspired candles. These would be great for quick magic because the size is perfect. So she sent me Temperance, the Sun, and the Moon, so I can do a little bit of planetary magic with these little candles. Then there's this bicolor tourmaline keychain. This is so stinking cute. Look at that little witch's hat with the little bicolor tourmaline hanging off the end. Oh, that's so cute. I'm definitely adding that to my keys. Some really interesting shaped soaps. Actually, let me show you the regular soaps first. So matcha eucalyptus goat milk soap and coffee cinnamon goat milk soap is what I got in this little care package. And then also, look at this mushroom lady. This is a soap bar, you guys. This is a soap bar. Look at her little butt. It's so cute. So this one is turmeric and bergamot, which I love the smell of bergamot. It's so fresh and like, I don't know, citrusy, but I just thought this was so cute. And finally, a money spell palm stone that she actually made. I don't know if this is with resin or what it is, and I hope that you can see, I think it's resin, but look at all the correspondences inside. I hope you can see it all right, but there's a little money spell in here, and you could just carry it with you, put it in your wallet or something. This is so ingenious. I never thought about taking correspondences and then encapsulating them in resin, and it's just your little spell in a pocket. So thank you, Amber. All of this stuff is just so magical. I will link Mama Morgue's shop in the description box for anybody interested. So I actually have a couple other items that I just received that I've been using in my magical practice, but I'm not gonna show them in this video because I have specific videos that are coming out that are going to discuss those rituals. So in that video, or in those videos, I'll show you the actual items that I got. I'm so excited to show you some of the other stuff because, oh, it's just so cool. But I just wanted to do a little quick catch up because there's just been a lot going on over here. Finally got my voice back so I can actually start filming videos again, which is like really rejuvenating. I hope you enjoyed this fun little quick video. I will see you all in another video soon. Bye, everyone.